Hi, hold on, give me a
We're
second.
recording.
Oh, we're recording live.
Okay. Just here, hold on. The baby woke up, so she started crying, so hold on. Just give me, come here. Come on, come here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, hi, Lily.
Hi,
All right.
Brenda. Hi, girls.
Hi. Okay, so today I invited my friend Lily to our Zoom. She is a diamond leader and she's in Florida. So Lily, if you can just start off with, sharing, how you started, your story, telling us a little bit about yourself. And then I'll have a few questions for you and everybody else, if anybody else has any of the questions.
Sure. Well, hello, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity to be here with you tonight and share a little bit about my passion with It Works. I'm really passionate about the products. I'm really passionate about the friendship and the calls are coming in. Sorry about that. But I'm really passionate about the products. I'm really passionate about the friendships, and I am passionate about the freedom that this company or the business model of network marketing can give us. The calls, doing this by phone. Today, I want to share with you how my journey with It Works. I've been with It Works for 5 years this week, and the time is just flying by. When you're having too much fun, time just goes by fast. I'm at a diamond. I'm at a diamond position because I personally felt comfortable with that income. Because it's everyone's journey is different. We can't make people go higher if all they need in their lives is a ruby level and emerald level. But if they're going to be constant at that level, it's okay. If they're showing that they're going to be constant at that level, it's okay to have them aboard at that level. If you have someone that just wants to be a distributor at a 400 level, it's okay. You can always count on that qualified leg. And everyone, it's important, and everyone runs this at their own pace, right? So in the last years, because of health issues, I get out of one health issue and I go into a different one because of my immunity system. So life always tries to get in the way, but because I am passionate about the products and what they do for me and the way they help me maintain. If I tell you the baggage of illness that supposedly I'm carrying right now, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe the illnesses I have from A through Z. But in the exterior, no one can tell that I am sick. No one can tell that if I went through an ovarian cancer threat, or that right now I'm facing probably a vertebrae, a spinal cord threat, cancer threat, or a breast cancer threat. No one can tell because I keep my products at hand, energizing with the greens, detoxifying with hands, using the wrap constantly, the hair, skin, and nails. When my hair starts falling off, then I just grab that bottles, and instead of 2, I take 4 because they're not harmful for my body. They're gonna do me good. So the secret to this, and for me to keep posting on the products daily, is because I'm aware that it's doing so much good for me that I want to share with my friends, with my family, with everyone that wants to know about my life. I want to share about the products. So it's been quite a journey. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but the friendships that I have made along the way, those are priceless too. I don't think I can put a price to meeting people through Facebook and then becoming like this connection, like we have known each other for so long. Once you start following people on Facebook and you take care of the relationships, then it works. Right now, this year, I am my
Guys, I'm sorry, 1 second. If you could just mute yourselves because we can't hear because of the background. I'm so sorry, Lily.
Then I can do that.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think Mercedes, I don't know how to say her name. If you can mute yourself. Okay. All right, Lily. Sorry about that.
That's okay. So I'm at a point in my life where right now I'm running a $1 million company with my husband. Has a side business, a remodeling business, and it is a $1 million company this year. And I am not attracted by that. You know, I'm not attracted by linear income that you have to pursue month to month. Instead, I am so passionate about building residual income and have the company of an amazing team behind me. So this year, I decided that this is the year to go big or go home. This is the year to move to the next levels, to take it all the way to the top, to take this opportunity to the people that are willing to make $500 a month. And I have this passion just to go out and make rubies, make lots of rubies, okay? And I'm gonna go for it. You know, this is the year that I'm gonna go for it. I think I have a testimony. I can testify what every product does because I try them all, because I have them all 30 of them, because I take in all 30 of them within the month. And I can testify that when you're a solid diamond, you can make up to $6,000 a month. So I seen the income, and I seen, you know, the pleasure of working with a team. So that's been my journey. It's been 5 years. I don't think I'm going anywhere. It works. It's my first MLM, my first network marketing business, and it will be the last. So I plan to stay here for as long as, I don't know, as long as I live. So, do you guys have any other? Do you want me to share?
Oh, yeah. So when you got to Diamond, what did you do to get there? You know, did you work more? I know when I talked to you, you told me you did a lot in person and not social media. Do you still do that, or do you work both of them now? How do you basically, you know, build your business?
Yeah, for me, the first 4 months when I started with the company, the first 4 months, I was able to sign in. I was able to build a team with 104 distributors in 4 months, and then I must have enrolled probably 39 of them personally. What it has always worked for me since day one is the one-to-one. I don't know why, you know, the people that I meet social media, they always want to see me. They can't, I guess, because they can't believe that I'm all real, you know. I'm gonna hit the big 5-0, and I guess that kind of tells people like they want to see me in person, you know, to see, is it all filters or am I really real? You know, they want to pull on my hair, they want to touch my face. I mean, I have people at church, they like literally like, come here, what did you do? Well, where's the facelift? What you do? And I'm like, no, it's like 4 years of product. You should start them today, you know. So the one-on-one works with me. The social media thing, I use it to post. I use it to answer questions. But when we get to really do the nitty gritty of the work, they're like, can I see you in person? I'm like, sure, why not? You know, and everything is basically in person for me, you know. Instagram works more, you know, what we don't have to see them because obviously Instagram is all long distance. But if it's Facebook, it only works one-on-one.
Okay. So another question. So what does your day look like? So in the morning when you wake up, what is like your routine that you do?
So
That you make sure.
the most important thing is tonight, you know, is the night before you go to sleep. Before you go to sleep, you have to plan that agenda, because otherwise when you wake up in the morning, you don't know which direction you're gonna go. You don't know if you're gonna stick around the house and clean up and clean your house, take care of the kids, make breakfast, you know, do laundry. You don't know. You don't have a structured schedule of what your day's gonna be. So the night before, you have to know that you're gonna meet, like you're gonna meet one-on-one, or you're gonna talk to, or you're gonna spend a power hour on social media, or that you're going to go out and meet someone. Usually that's how I plan my days. Like I have to know the day before what am I doing the next day, because I have a lot of other things that I need to get done. So if I can put in 4 hours or 2 meetings in one day, or a coffee date, that's just the way the day goes. But if I work my business every day, like if I have a doctor's appointment, then I know that I have to take my blitz cards and I have to leave them there, or blitz the girls at the doctor's office, or if I get to be stuck admitted into the hospital, then I just know that I have to take my blitz cards with me, because I'm gonna blitz the nurses. So you just have to plan. It's very important to plan the night before the agenda for the next day. You know, even your postings, even to schedule how many postings you're gonna do. If you're gonna do 3 postings on Facebook of, you know, the 3x3, what are you gonna do? Or if you're gonna post on Instagram, you know, through Buffer, you can pre-schedule them. So once you organize yourself the night before, the business is easy. It's a breeze.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave it. If anybody has any questions that want to add to it, somebody want to have any questions to add?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I actually have a question. So you say you are building your business more face-to-face, you know, one-on-one appointments, but do you also work social media?
Yeah, I constantly work social media from everywhere. I'm using, you know, My Day to tell people, you know, about my products. I have to post. I just have to post every day, because I just have to be present. We just have to show up. So I try to post every day, like, so that people don't forget that I do this for a business. You know, if I go days without posting, then I get messages, hey, are you still doing the wraps? I'm like, yeah, of course. I haven't gone anywhere. So, but I know why they're asking, because if I miss days that I don't post, then people start wondering, oh, maybe now she quit, maybe she's done, you know, because people always, probably they don't even want to buy anything. They just want to be nosy and see if I already quit. But I'm not quitting. I'm not going to quit until I take this to the top, until I prove this to myself that I can take this to the top, like I know we all can, if we want to, you know, if we have the desire, if we have an amount. Like Pentecost's posting today, what is your number? What is the magic number for you? You know, that one that you have a goal. Well, I do have a goal. I do have a number, and it's a 12. You know, it's a $12,000 a month. I know for me to get to that number, I can't focus no more on the money. I have to focus in changing lives. I have to focus on finding those moms and dads that want to start with a $500 monthly income, something that I can assure to them that they're going to get, that they will be able to handle. And then after that, you know, things will work on its own.
So, so where do you find your the people that you actually go and meet one-on-one? Is it through blitzing or through social media?
It's mostly through social media, through the postings. They don't say anything. When I put up a post about it works, it's like silence. You know, no likes, no comments, no nothing. But through inbox, they're asking me, what about this product? What does it do? How much is it? Tell me. What about this hair, skin, and nails? Does it really work? I'm like, yes, it really works. So if I stay constantly posting, then I can get them through, you know, through the private messaging. And then once they're on private messaging, if it's a DT, a prospect distributor, they're like, can we meet? You know, can we meet? Or if it's a long distance potential distributor, they usually ask, when are you coming to my state, or when are you coming to my city? Because I would like to talk to you. But they don't want to do it like over the phone. They don't want to do it through messaging. They want it in person. I don't know why. I think maybe because the people that I know maybe have this idea about the traditional multi-level, you know, the network marketing where you have to go in person.
So I know, just as a brand that you guys are speak Spanish, and so you are have Latinos on your team or potentials. Is it that maybe that's what the culture kind of thing? Because like I get a lot of people actually on the phone if they are not local to me. So just wondering.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the culture, maybe. It has to do with the trust issue, the distrust, might as well. The mistrust. The Latinos are very skeptical and distrustful with their, especially with the information. But I have girls on the VIP Latinas that they work their business straight up social media, Facebook and Instagram, and people just hand them over, their information, even if they're Latin, even if they're Hispanic. So it's just, for me, I don't know why. I don't know if I don't have this like trustful face. I don't know what it is, but it just happens to me a lot. That doesn't happen to them. So it's just when you find your click. Once you find your rhythm, this is it. Once you find your rhythm, if you know social media is coming for you, it's coming, through customers and distributors, then keep doing that. They don't change. Just keep increasing the rhythm and just keep going. If you know that it's one-on-one, then don't try to change it. Just keep going one-on-one. If you know that it's raw parties or meetings, then that's where you go. If you know if it's expos, that at expos, that's where you feel more confident, and then people sign up and they want to enter raffles and they feel more relatable, then that's what you keep on doing. You just find whatever works for you, the method that works for you, and then you just keep on the rhythm and you just increase the rhythm as you go. And you train your distributors the same rhythm that you have if it works for them. If it doesn't work for them, then they have to find their own rhythm and their own methods to get to people.
And do you also do wrap parties?
In the beginning, I used to do raw parties a lot and sell a lot of product and sign up distributors. Lately, I don't do that many raw parties anymore because I don't push them. Like, I'm not inviting them I'm not insinuating or inciting them to do a raw party, to invite people to raw parties. So in the days to come, I plan to do like wrap extravaganza, like have meetings, where we have more than 25 at a time, wrap parties. But they work. Wrap parties work. Yeah.
Okay, somebody had a question here. It said, how do you do your follow-ups?
The follow-ups on your 100 list, on that piece of paper that is so useful, and it's a useful tool. You can have it as the way it comes out of the eSuite, or you can make your own database Excel sheet and just keep those names. Then the person that said, yes, I would like to find out more about X, but call me later. If you don't write it down, you're going to forget. We all forget that person said, call me later. Or if that person says, well, I would like to do it, but in 2 weeks when I get the money. And, we might have like a mind that to block, like in 2 weeks, yeah, well, I needed them today to close the month. Well, no, that one is important too. It will be needed 2 weeks from now. So you just write it down and you make sure to check back again and say, hey, are you ready to order or to join? They might say, oh, sorry, not now. Like, I will have to wait until next week, because whatever. That's okay. You just keep, rewriting them as the month begins again. You just keep writing the list and, picking up on new ones, new potential distributors. That's your store. That's your clientele. All businesses have follow-ups, so we just have to make sure that we're organized in order to get to them and not forget them.
Okay, how often would you say that you follow up? Do you follow up every day? Is it once a week?
Every Friday. If you organize your week, then every Friday, you know that you have 4 hours of follow-up or 2 hours of follow-up. You know your schedule. You know what time the kids take a nap. You know what time after you're done your daily chores, what do you have left. So you dedicate whatever, 2 hours, an hour, 4 hours to just follow up, without distractions. and just follow up on people and just, be nice. Don't be pushy. Don't be like, don't sound like you're hungry for them to come along. Sound interested in their health. Sound interested in knowing what is it that they need. How is it that you can help them with their nutrition, with their health, with their illnesses, with their symptoms, with their weight loss goals, with their money issues. What can you do? We have the tools, we have the solutions, we're the problem solvers. We have everything to help anybody and everyone. So we just have to be more relatable.
Okay. I know that you usually go to like all of the, like when there's conference events. I know that you usually try to make it to all of them. What would you share that getting to these events helps with your business? That how important they are?
Yeah, getting to the events, it's a way to stay connected. It's the way, it's the form. It's been the glue of what has kept me, connected for these 5 years. It's been the glue for me to be relatable to the Pentecost, to every leader, for me to feel like I belong to a family. That, when I see my presidential, Carla Burns, she's lovely. She feels like she's my friend. She knows me. When I see my upline, Stephanie and Joel Dunn, they know me, even though I don't know what level down from them. They know who I am because I've been present at the events, and she always asks, how you feeling? How's it going? I'm glad you're here. I can pop from anywhere, even at conference where there were thousands and thousands of people. I passed by her and she was like, oh, here you are, and she's genuine. So all that just keeps me connected, knowing that they're believing me, knowing that they're counting on me, knowing that I have their support, knowing that they know who I am, and that I can just keep on. If I'm feeling down or if I'm going through a funk, if you go through an event, it's a boost. It's a boost up, and it will boost you up to just keep going, just keep focused to keep dreaming, and just keep knowing that you can get there. That we're not different than what they are. We're not different than a Tiffany Her. We're not different than a Christina Watts. We're not different than a Jade Hooper. What's the difference? That those girls just are constant every day at what they do, every day at what they do, and they're able to grow. So we just have to imitate. We just have to copy the right cats.
I have a question.
I know the right cats
Go ahead.
are when you're at an event and you know them and you heard their story and you've seen their journey. Then you're like, hey, I want to be like her. I'm just gonna copy her.
I think Megan had the rest of the story. I'm sorry, the story. The rest of the question was, how often do you follow up? How many times if they ignore you or say not right now?
You're following up until they literally say, you know what, leave the heck alone. I don't want nothing to do with you. Just leave me alone. And then you just will kind of back up for a little while. And then 3 months later, you keep on insisting and say, hey, I really good for you. You shouldn't be ignoring me. Unless they block you and they lead you, well, they're gone. But if they're still there in your life, maybe they do want to hear it. There's going to be some day, like right now, I have a lot of people that haven't shown any interest. I know when they see the ranks and they see the money and my lifestyle changes to more traveling and more freedom, and my husband's requiring like to have more travel, more freedom to travel and to do missions. I know that hundreds of people are going to ask, what are you guys doing? How do you do that? But I've been telling them for the last 5 years how they can do it, and they just don't show any interest. But I got them safe for the rainy day. I got them.
They always come back. That's one thing.
Yeah.
I noticed. I have one more thing. So when you reached Diamond, how much did that change your life, like you and your family's life, just reaching that level?
Reaching that level, it was like a personal achievement. I wanted to find out what that meant, like print your own money, what it meant to like do diamond coating. I wanted to do how would that work? Like, what was that about? When I got there, and I saw the checks like at a 6,000 because sales were increasing for like $40,000 in sales. Then I said, yeah, this is possible. And ever since then, like 4 years ago, I know that by heart how possible it is. Like no one can tell me that you cannot make money with this. No one can tell me that our products don't sell. No one can tell me that, oh, I already told everyone and nobody wants to buy it. I don't think so. I don't think we have even, offer it to a million people. Like I personally haven't even offered it to 30,000. I haven't reached everyone. There's millions that I can reach somehow, somewhere, in some type of form, and I'm sure that we'll grow from there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any more questions?
I have a million questions, so always do. What do you do for your personal development, and what can you say, maybe, in few words for everyone else? Would you, recommend or?
Yeah, personal development, reading. Reading. Put that in your agenda on Mondays. It's just personal development, because we got that schedule once in a green carpet from Mark Pentecost himself. Like he told us what we could do Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays, Thursdays, Fridays. That's why we know, like he said, like Mondays is personal development. Like Thursday would be block parties. Saturday, it would have to be blitzing, which means anything. You can do breakfasts, meetings, you can do luncheon meetings, you can do just open house wrap parties, you can blitz at whatever you're at an amusement park, at the mall, whatever you are. So once you structure your days, then you keep on that routine. And so Mondays, personal development is reading or watching videos. If you're not a reader, then how about an Audible book? Or they have Audible books now in YouTube where you can just hear it instead of reading it. Or videos, videos of the people that that have been good with this network marketing. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that you have heard of and books you have heard of that that would help. Like the 4-hour work week, we all should know that. We all should know what that book says. We all should do what that book says, because that's our goal in order to be efficient at what we do, to get involved in like working 4 hours. That's the goal, to work our business 4 hours a week, but 4 hours like fully concentrating on what we're doing.
Thank you. I think there's a few more questions came from Megan in the chat. She's asking, what does your social media looks like, and is it before and afters, just asking for product models, or how many inspirational posts, or a mix of it?
Yeah, I get a lot of more activity, like likes and shares, when it's something motivational. I have seen that. So you get to know your postings, like your social media postings. You get to study your trending. If posting a baby of the picture gives you a lot of traffic, then you need to make sure that during the day you do that at least once or twice during the day, because the more that people engage in your picture, the more that Facebook, picks up on the algorithms of the people that are looking for your content. So my day is more motivational quotes, and so when I see that they're responding a lot to liking a lot to a motivational quote, then like an hour later I'm like so tempted, and boom, like I throw them a before and after of a rap, like, and then it's like funeral silence, like nothing, so then I wait like another hour, and boom, I throw them something else, like either in English or Spanish, another motivational quote, and then they go again, amen, comment, liking, and seeing. People are weird. I have thrown them. I have posted like videos of like the wrap or the greens or pictures of before and afters, and it's like really like cemetery silence. But when I go look at the activity, when I go look at the analytics of that posting, it shows that it engaged about 680 people, and I didn't get one like. Like, okay, you people are watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're reading. They just don't want to admit it. They're afraid to admit it. Yeah.
Do you, when you see a lot of likes on some of your even inspirational posts, do you reach out to them? Do you message them?
I'm not that kind of person. I think like for me, people have to be straight up and tell me, hey, I saw that product or that opportunity. What's it about? I know that some other of my friends or my teammates, when they have a like or when they have a like, they go back and they message the person and be like, did you like my picture because you like the graphic or because you're interested in the product or the opportunity? And then people go, no, I'm interested in the opportunity. So sometimes it works. Or sometimes I'll be like, no, I just, because I like the picture, I like what he said, or that just sounded interesting. To me, I'm not that kind of sales person. I don't, they would have to inbox me and be like, how does that work? Or they have to ask directly. But if you feel confident about, about doing that, then I have heard from my teammates that, let's say out of 100 people that maybe like the picture, one decided to be a loyal customer, one decided to be a TT. So it's up to you if you want to do the work and follow up and ask, I don't do that pattern yet, but I could be desperate tomorrow and try it. I might get desperate tomorrow and start doing that. I know it works. It works for some people. Yeah, it works for some people.
You guys have any other questions?
I have. Do you have one?
Someone just, Megan just said you delete your before and afters.
Oh, yeah.
No, not at all. I don't delete none of my eWork stuff. I just leave it there. It's been there, I might delete some other content, but the eWork stuff I never delete. It's who I am. The people that follow me, even the new friendships that I get, like when I add people that I don't know, that then I don't know them, they're strangers, and I add them and they become my friends, and I welcome them to my social media, my personal social media. I tell them, thank you for accepting my friend request, my friend request. This is me. First, God. Second, family. Third, it works. And four, I don't know what I say, but I forget what the fourth is, but they have to know what I'm about. First in my life is God, second is my family, third is it works, and four, I don't know if it's my friends and family, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm passionate about, so that they know that if they're going to be my friends and they're going to be connected with me, that's all they're going to find. They're not going to find any drama. They're not going to find any political stuff. They're not going to find anything, just the same things that I've mentioned. I don't have time to watch TV. I don't watch TV, so I can't go into what series are you watching and anybody what's good on Netflix. I don't do none of that stuff. Or what political thing. I don't know even know what day I live in, so I'm not interested in none of that stuff. but if someone knows how to be controversial, I've seen that works for some people. How to be controversial, have that high drama life. It works. I mean, it doesn't work for me because I'm not like that. But hey, if it works for you, then keep doing it. If you know how to be controversial and you know what you're bringing to the table, and you know how to be argumentative and it works, then do that.
Okay, I have a question. For your loyal customers that you have, your current loyal customers, do you do something specific for them, of how to take care of them, or customer service, like towards yourself, or how to keep them ordering after the 3 months? Not just to. Is there something specific that you do to hold your loyal customers?
Yeah. Now, when I offer the loyal customer plan, I'm honest. I'm honest of what it is that we're gonna do for the next 3 months. That nothing works. You can't really see results on anything, on nothing that you buy for 30 days. The body takes time to adjust to a new change. So basically, they all need the 90-day. After the 90-day, they can decide if it worked, it didn't work, if they saw a difference or they didn't see a difference. So we discussed that, like, truly. And then after that, now with the e-suite, there's a button, that has all those options that says, how can your distributor help? So I show the loyal customers that we need to put all that, activate, enable all those options on how your distributor can help. Like the distributor can go in there and change the auto shipment. The distributor can go in there and write a ticket. The distributor can go in there and check the order history or check order status, so that I have an access, that they need to trust me to have that access, because if they need my help, it's a lot easier to do it if I know how to get into the account. And other people do that. Like the loyal customers that I have, they trust me enough to say, for when they have questions about their rewards, when they want to quit, when people want to stop the products after 3 months, I tell them, hey, if we keep going 3 more months, you're gonna get $50 reward, and you can buy anything from that. And then if we keep going for a year, you're gonna get 120. You're gonna get 120, 150, cash back. I said, and then you can really, $200 cash back for you being a loyal customer with something like a Fat Fighter or Hair, Skin, and Nails or Green. That is rewarding. And then you can buy more stuff. And if you want to stop, then we stop. And people usually go, okay, fine, let me get to the 6 months. And then after they get to the 6 months and they get a free product, they're like, okay, let me see if I can make it to the month and to the year. And time just goes fast. Time just flies. And when people see that they have, all that money there, plus the 10% cash back that they get. So I have had people that at the year, they end up with like $313 on cash back, and they feel happy and they feel rewarded. So it works. But if they don't know the benefits that they have, or the benefits that they'll be missing, or the money that they're going to leave on the table, then they'll just stop the auto shipment and they'll leave. But if they know, then they're curious to know what else could they buy, or maybe they have their eye on something that they wanted to buy for a long time and they couldn't afford it, and they know that one day they will. Yep. So where's Brenda?
I'm right here. Where'd I go? I'm here. Okay, well, does anybody else have any other last questions? We don't want to take up too much of your time. I know it's more later over there with you. So, does anybody else have any last questions? I think you covered a lot already. Yeah.
I answered a lot of your questions. I want to invite you guys. I want to invite you guys to push harder at what you're doing. If whatever level you're in, push harder for the next level. Just the next level. Just try the next level and see how comfortable you feel at that level. And if you want, and if it will take you, if being at that level, the next level that you're in, that you will go. If that will make you redream to go higher, or are you gonna feel comfortable at that level and consistent? In order to have that, get that help, that eWorks offers through the products and through their income. And I want to invite you guys, when the promotion comes for the cruise, let's push harder, let's push harder this year, and let's all get into that cruise and let's go have some fun. I think we're missing out on some activities because we see it like it's okay, but let's just motivate ourselves, to push harder and try to make it there and have some fun and be relatable to the people in our corporate office. When you're on the cruise, it's at a personal level. You can have dinner with Pam. You can sit at the balconies with Pat, Pam, and Mike, all of them from corporate, and it's a more personal. And since we're growing and our conferences are getting bigger and bigger, we don't have that personal interaction. But at events like that, you do. You get to meet Luis Mijares, the formulator for the wrap, and you get to ask questions, or you get to know a little bit more of the story of what this company can offer for you. And I think that's pretty cool. Plus, I would like to meet you there. I'm going to get on that cruise. I'm going.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lily. Thank you, Brenda. Right. That was awesome.
Nice meeting you girls, and hope to see you around, see you soon, and I can't wait to hear about all your success.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. If you want to hear from Brenda, because I am going to ask her just a few questions, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes at the most, since we kind of started it, but I really want you to share a little bit of how we're able to complete the steps to success in, pretty much in a week. So okay. What did you do different from last month or... But yeah, go ahead. It's all you.
Let's see. Well, I think that probably what I did a little bit different is probably the way I was posting. And also, I've been posting more than usual. And it also depends, I've been really trying to find good posts to post. And I actually first, since obviously they gave us the oils in the kit, but I didn't really mention, I did sign up the 3 distributors, but I didn't really reach out or tell them anything about the oils being in them. These girls that I did sign up, I kind of was building relationships with them, but I was seeing them, well, let's say the first one, she was actually one of my loyal customers. And first, a while back, she was interested in doing the business, but then she didn't. She decided to be a customer, but I guess she did see the deal because I posted it. But and she told me that she wanted to be a distributor. The second one, she was somebody that was just watching also on social media, which is from my postings. I think it was just some really good postings. I was sharing my story. I just went and found, I tried to write a story about me, but I would write it and it would be super long. So I just went and found another leader that has a story and kind of copied that and switched it up to make it my own. And I was just sharing, the story, my story, posting a lot about my kids. So instead of just posting oh, join my team and business stuff like that, I was doing postings where I was showing them how I'm working the business or what I'm doing, which is showing my kids that my office view or different things. And then also for the customers, I think it was on the 3rd, I posted that I was going to start the system. I did start the system this month, and I also posted about that. I went live and talked about the products. I also talked about the kit with the oils. So I did do live videos, and like I said, it just has to do a lot with the posting. And I also did add a lot of people. So I did start doing a lot of following on Instagram and Facebook. And then doing the three rule where people that like my post, I go back and like their posts and leave comments. So I've been interacting a lot. And the same thing was, I think that how do I explain this? What I did last month, building relationships, I might have not signed up a lot of people last month, but I did build relationships with people. So everything that you do from the previous month will go into your next month, you know? So I think at the like end of the month, and so I just was like building relationships, so I don't message people right away. I kind of wait a while. Like I'll do a month where I don't really message that much, and then I kind of let them kind of watch me and see like my life, like what I do, and then I'll just like the beginning of the month I just start messaging, so I have new people because it was from the previous month that I added. So that's how I then message them, and then people usually are already, you know, ready because they already kind of know me. So when I do message them, I get a lot of people that tell me like, okay, I trust you, and they give me their information. A lot of them I've had to meet with them in person too. But it's just from people that have been watching for a while. So I think it has to do with the posting, and also in the morning I got up and I would pray. Every day I've been praying, being thoughtful, and just speaking positive, you know, watching videos. I think when you wake up and you pray, you post something positive, and you make, you know, you say you're going to do something, and then you just do it. I mean, you just have to speak life into your business, and believe that you'll do something, and then it just does. So
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. I always say that that the consistency is the key, and as long as we keep doing what we can do, it's always, you know, the planting the seeds, and
yeah.
if it's not this month, next month you'll see it. All right, Daniela, Corey, you guys have anything to add? No, I guess.
No, that was it. Thank you so much for sharing that, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Brittany, I don't know, your hand is raised. Did you want to say anything? I don't know if that happened by accident. Maybe that was by accident.
All right, guys. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Thanks for joining, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.